John Chow here from johnchow.com, and welcome to Driving with John Chow. I just had lunch, and it's actually even getting hotter right now. When I started out today, it was 81 degrees. It is now 93. So if it's 7 more degrees, and I'm gonna put this top up. I'm testing out a new lens hood on my GoPro. Uh, Have you seen some of my other video where I film with the top down? Sometimes there's like beam of light that comes, and I find that distracting. And the reason that's caused is because the GoPro's lens is not being protected. So I have this lens hood that's also a GoPro case on it, and hopefully that will block off the shadow, so you won't see that beam of light anymore. Because it, it it just bugged me. It just bugged me. So yeah. Someone asked me, what holder am I using to hold my phone on my car? This is a custom-made phone holder. It clips onto the side console here and fits my phone. It's made by a company called ProClipUSA.com, and apparently they claim it's actually made in the USA. It's not made in China, which might explain why it's so bloody expensive. But yeah, if you want it, ProClipUSA.com. They make it for a whole bunch of different cars, not just Jaguar, but they're custom fitted to. They got one for Tesla, they got one for Lexus, Chevrolet. See if your car's there, and you can have a custom one. It looks really nice. I like it. It allows me to access stuff, and it holds it really sturdy. So yeah, it's kind of cool. It's just kind of expensive, but it is very good looking and nicely integrated. Anyway, I want to talk about the number one, number one attribute of success. Like big question I get all the time. Like, what's the number one thing for success? Like, is it what is this? Is it this, that? Is it an email list? Is it a blog? What's the number one thing for success? And I can tell you the answer. The number one thing for success is your attitude. Or more specifically, number one thing for success is your mindset. Your mindset, which indirectly has to do with attitude, but a lot to do with attitude, but mindset encompasses a lot of stuff. See, if your mindset is not that of a successful person, and what I mean by that is that if you have the mindset of a person who's been conditioned since birth to go to school, get a job, work 40 years for a $40 watch, if that's your mindset, then trying to do an online business, make money online, it's really, really tough because you've been conditioned to do things a certain way. And when someone tells you that there's another way, all the defenses go up. They say, no, it's a scam. It doesn't work. If it's so easy, everyone would be doing it, right? So I find that the most common thing when I see people who succeeded online, when I go to events, when I go to masterminds, and I see these other successful internet marketers, the one thing I notice that we all have in common is that we all have a successful mindset. Like, it doesn't, without that, it doesn't really matter. Nothing else matters until you get your attitude and your mindset correctly. It's kind of like I can thrust money at you, but if your mindset is not ready for that, then odds are you're just gonna lose it. It's kind of like the reason why so many lottery winners go broke after a few years, because they're just not, their mindset is not that of a person with a lot of money or a person who is really successful. So they suddenly thrust with all this money, like instant success, and their mind, their attitude is just not ready for it. So in a couple of years, they're dead broke. And on the flip side, you get multimillionaires who, get hit, something went wrong in their business, then they go bankrupt for whatever reason, like You know, at one point, Donald Trump was worth minus $800 million. He was below broke. He was negative 800 million bucks. But his mindset, I mean, you know, forget about what you think of him as a presidential candidate, whatever, right? But, you know, Trump's mindset is that of a successful person. And that's his mindset. So what happens? Within a few years, he's a billionaire again, right? So if you want to be successful, then you need to have a successful mindset. Now, how do you get that? How do you get a successful mindset? The number one thing to do is to associate with people who are where you want to be. So you want to become successful, associate with successful people and learn from, and that's how you learn. You learn from them and you find out how they think versus find out how you think or an unsuccessful person think. Because the main difference between success and not success is not the money, it's just the way they think. Successful people think differently than unsuccessful people. So if you want to be successful, think successful, hang around success, change your mindset, and then you're going to find that making money online is actually pretty simple. Hope that helps you guys. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, share it, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.